Hey guys, JJX, come back to you as a brand new YouTube video, and today we are going to be discussing how to increase your top speed and the different components of increasing top speed. Now, the equation for top speed in its most basic form is stride length plus stride frequency. So the components for stride length, it's made up of your overall power output, where you apply the force, aka force application, flexibility, and the stretch reflex, mainly in the hips. After that, the stride frequency components are your neural coordination, your stretch reflex, flexibility, and power output during hip flexion, basically lifting up the knee. So to improve stride length training, you want to improve these components. You want to improve your absolute strength, your strength power, aka power, technique runs, stride length runs, plyometrics, and just ballistic mobility to improve flexibility. So doing heavy squats and heavy deadlifts are a great way to increase your overall power output, which will increase how much power you can actually have. You can also do like power squats and whatnot. So, squats, deadlifts, maybe a little bit of bench press and back rows, calf raises and whatnot are all great basic exercises to improve your general strength. And general strength can then be converted into power and also help further the stretch reflex. Next up, we have more plyometric power, utilizing the stretch reflex and increasing the elasticity in the tissue of the pectorals here, and this will overall just increase the power of your arm swing. And over here you can just do technique runs, really and truly, just to focus on stepping over the knees. And then you could also do stride length runs where you're forcing yourself to open up your stride length. And then there's plyometrics like speed bounds and straight leg bounds to improve the plyometric power. Next up, stride frequency training, just in general, high speed sprints, flying sprints, frequency runs, which I'll explain later on, plyometrics, drilling to improve your overall technique, and ballistic mobility it basically just lessens how much you need to fight against in order to get the movement done. If you have tight hamstrings, then it's going to be hard to extend out your knee as fast, because now it's excess tension that you have to go through. Alright, so right here, this is just the top speed sprint for about 50 meters, 5 minutes rest, focusing on high quality to make sure the run is nice and healthy. And you're just focusing on getting up to top speed, hanging there for a second, and finishing it up. Right here, this is a flying sprint where you're just getting to top speed after like a 20 meter buildup or so, and going all the way out for the next 30 meters, then shutting down completely. The focus is on quality, not being tired. Here, this is a frequency run where the strides progressively get shorter and shorter to force you to coordinate your limbs even faster, which forces you to increase your frequency. It's important that after these runs that you do proper technique, as you do not actually want to have shorter stride length. And then there's also SL bounds, aka straight leg bounds, to improve your overall plyometric power. And just some basic drilling like A skips, and you see my girlfriend over there doing the G drill. And also just doing cycling and whatnot, just to focus on stepping over the knees to improve technique overall. But this is how you guys can increase your top speed via the stride length plus stride frequency equation. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video and learned something, and this is JJXI.